Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm gonna cover one of the wars that took place during the Genesis War between 4KO, LL67, and MXM. So this was a great fight, and just please do not mind the chat message. But as you can see, Mabo, he's one of the strongest players in the game. The mistake that he made was he did not port out while his base or his alliance had lost the territory. The watchtower is being that was captured by LL67, and then of course they started swarming in it, and they took over the tower. So territory was lost, and Mr. Mabo, he did not port away. How LL67, how smartly they were able to actually force Mr. Mabo to not port out. So they kept sending a single squad again and again, again and again, till the time the rally from LL67 main player it hit Mabo's base, and he was already overfilled with the hospital. And as you can see right now, the trades on Mr. Mabo are indeed quite terrible. It is almost 1:2. So Chasey is getting damage of around 5,000 and 6,000, while the damage that is being done to Mr. Mabo, it is around 10,000 per basic attack. So he is probably losing a lot of troops because his hospital, it seems, it is overflowing. So this was the first rally that was hitting from L67, and then later up it was followed by some other players as well. So what I know from the report, he lost a lot of troops. So this is a recommendation to all that please make sure to port out during the correct time. Make sure that you keep a watch on your territory because Genesis War is starting soon, so you all have to pay attention because the towers in Genesis War they fall really fast. You lose the territory really quickly. So Mr. Mabo, although he is extremely strong, like he's one of the strongest whales in the game, he has over 300 million might and 2 billion kill points. So this guy is insane. Everything he has is probably maxed out, but if we talk about the current status, I am not sure. So look at some of the players on the side of MXM and of course on the side of 4KO. Initially I said DHX, but let me correct myself. It was not DHX, it was MXM, but of course a lot of players from MXM are playing in DHX, so it had become normal for me to assume that it was DHX. Now you can see the second rally from Lime that has started hitting the base of Mr. Mabo. Jack Bronte paired up with Bart. Now the counter rally from King it was launched and it also made its way up there. Now you can see the tower is also being repaired. So some of the forward ports from LL67 they started coming in, and MXM did not take even a single second to start swarming Mr. King's counter rally on the Chasey. The counter rallies only take 2 minutes, I think, and the rallies they also take only 2 minutes to come in. So almost everything that you do in Genesis War halved by the total amount, and the things move really fast. The towers go down really fast, so you have to pay attention to what is happening on the battlefield. So a lot of damage is being done on Mr. Mabo's base right now. You can see he is getting 20,000 plus, like up to 27,000 now, right? 27,000 basic attack damage onto his base. He has lost a lot of might from around 400 million to right now he's at 350, 340 million. But one thing that is good about Genesis War is that you get back the 85% of your troops. So this means that if you lose 1 million deaths, then you will only have 150k deaths by the end of the Genesis War. So Mr. Mabo finally gets to have his base burned. So some of the mistakes that made by some of the players from MXM, they started swarming him after the rally was over. So he is at 327 million right now. This is insane actually. And finally, he was able to port out. In the meantime, a lot of rallies were going on 4KO's towers, which were being held by Mr. Wane, Sakir, and King. So a lot of strong players on 4KO. People do not understand how strong the team 4KO is right now. They met their match in LL67 and MXM, who also are great in strong teams. In the recent weeks, in the recent months, I would say rather, these two teams have been pumping it up a whole lot more, especially MXM, since they have been merging with DHX. So yeah, this is it for today. A lot of good fight took place between MXM, 4KO, and L67 during the last Genesis War. And since we have Genesis War starting tomorrow morning, so good luck to everyone. I hope you all have great fights. Look at this guy, Sucker. He is extremely strong, and see the number of players that are starting to port, like coming like little flies from MXM and instantly swarming the squads of Sakir, not allowing him to settle down on the battlefield. Now this guy is again insanely strong, like 400 million might and over 2.5 billion kill points. This is insane. So yeah, this is it for today. Thank you for watching guys, and good luck for your Genesis War.